She's a 10, but she got 100 bodies.
Oof. 100 bodies? If you've been dogged by 100 men, nah, you come in with more emotional baggage than I'm willing to deal with.
I wonder how badly your moral values are flipped to have that kind of body count. Also, with this kind of experience, there is a high chance a woman has some mental health issues. Dating in today's world is already complicated and risky. You don't need to deal with a baggage called trauma made by her past partners.
I was extremely toxic today, okay? Self-awareness is key, I'm admitting it, I know that. So I woke up and I was like, I need a man's touch. Like, I just need someone to, like, graze the small of my back or, like, rub my muffin top and be like, you're so pretty, like...
Translation: I need some man to just give me attention and validation. If you guys don't know, she was already in one of my videos, where there was the same problem with her person. She sought validation when a man was at his workplace. That's why I think she, like many females nowadays, is addicted to dopamine hits from the attention given to her. I would tell more, but I want to hear her story, so let's go.
It happens. It's Tuesday. I'm just like in the mood. And so I like manically message all of my Hinge matches. And I'm like, yoo-hoo, peekaboo, hola. Like, they and I have been talking maybe a bit. I stopped answering.
If somebody still doesn't believe in these men roaster in a female's DMs, here you guys have an example. I have watched many clips with that and heard stories from real life, when the girl could have at least a few guys waiting. And on top of that, there are new ones who are just giving a try toward her. For me, that is the main point. I don't believe in that stuff called chivalry anymore. It's just dead guys.
Now I'm just suddenly popping in at like noon and I'm like, hey sugar, like really creepy, really scary stuff. And they've asked me out previously and like now I'm trying to get a date for like tonight. And I'm like, how about we move dinner to 3 o'clock today?
Yeah, this is really weird stuff made by her. But only because there are men who will accept this kind of behavior, she can pull moves like this. After all, she always will go for that guy who attracts her, and at the same time not fully respects her. So if you have to put in too much effort, you just know it is not worth it. That's why dealing with most of the modern women is just a waste of time.
And they were like, what the fuck? But then I went to the gym, I walked it off, I had some water, I touched some grass, you know, normal girl things. And now everyone is like messaging me back and they're like, okay, so does tomorrow work? I'm sorry I couldn't do tonight. And I'm like, wait, never mind.
You see, guys, never mind. It was just a little attention-seeking game from her. These guys, probably at least in their heads, made some free schedule to date with her because she came up with a date proposal. And because for most guys, these dating game is not an easy mode. If they see an option to catch a lottery ticket, they will go for that. So I'm not here to blame these guys, but after she rejected them, they should know what's up here.
So as a guy, it's your job to find a girl that isn't, it's going to sound terrible, and hopefully I don't get canceled for me saying this, tarnished.
Tarnished.
Yeah.
It's not really fair to say tarnished.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Because, like, a lot of people do hold themselves accountable and do the work and personal development.
Women?
Well, yes, we do. So before you want to... Glad you find it funny. Why does he keep laughing at me?
Most girls don't hold themselves accountable whatsoever. Most girls rarely self-improve, if ever. But most girls think, I'm special, I'm perfect the way that I am, I'm a princess, I deserve the world, and unfortunately, reality kind of smacks them in the face because they can't keep a guy long-term. They just get used for sex.
Yes, and because these women have a problem holding themselves accountable and think twice that it might be a mistake made by them, they just go further and do all this stuff again and again. After all, because they still haven't learned what the word accountability means, they want to find a man who will accept all this baggage and be at least decent in their eyes. Foolish thinking, but a standard for modern women these days.